So while I'm back with part 2, let's continue here. As I was saying, feminism, again, is a creation of Esau. It's a social construct created by him. You see, to get the man out of the house. How many of you all would admit to that? How many of you all can see that? Okay? Do you understand? Okay? And then, he created, the other parts of, this snare, that, to lock the men up. Okay? Which again is a business. Those are corporations. Okay? These private prisons. All right? When you understand everything and you understand the history, when they tell you that, slavery ended, what is that? 1868, whatever. All right? You need to understand that slavery never ended. Okay? They just found a different way and a different method in which to still imprison you, to still keep you captive. All right? You understand something, all right? Chattel slavery, walking around in chains is one thing. But again, as it says in the Bible, after a certain amount of time, whatever it was, he would eventually take off the chains after what? After he had destroyed thee. Destroyed what? Your spirit, your minds. Okay? Proverbs 21:16. Okay? He that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So basically, you're dead. You've been defeated. All right? You've been consumed. You've been destroyed. You've been devoured. All right? So, out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, meaning spiritually, mentally dead. Do you understand that? You're those dead bodies that lie in the street in Revelations. All right? The 11th chapter. Okay? Those 3.5 days is parabolic to 350 years, and we know that slavery lasted more than that. Okay? But it's just parabolic. Okay, a metaphor. All right? And, they took joy in that, as you read there in the 11th chapter. And they sent gifts to one another, right? And those gifts were you, as slaves. Okay? But now fear came over them. Why did fear come over them? Why did fear come over the heathen, over Esau, Edom, and the other heathen nations? Because now they saw us standing up on our feet. Okay? And fear came over them. Why? Because we have this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. We know who we are. We know that we're not African American. We know that we're not Puerto Rican, that we're not Cuban, that we're not Mexican, okay, that we're not Haitian, that we're not West Indians. You understand that, people? Do you get it? All right? All right. Anyway, so they which lead thee cause thee to err. And again, who's in the policy? Esau, Edom, right? It was given into the hands of the wicked. All right. And destroy the way of thy paths. You see that? They destroy the way of your path, of your journey. All right? They destroy it, right? By the system that they've created. Okay? Because again, you're not going to get the truth in the churches, are you? Right? You're not going to get it in the education world, the education system, which is indoctrination into Edomite supremacy. It's all programming, people. It's all programming. It's a brainwashing. You understand? Remember that your government spends billions of dollars a year, hiring these corporate executives how to, keep, their foot upon your necks to keep you in that darkness from coming into the light. You understand that? All right? All right, but let's get into this. To destroy the way of thy paths. When I read that, I start thinking, let's go to Matthews. Give me a minute. Let's see, Matthew's. Go to Matthew's. Let's see here. I think it's Matthew 7:13. Yep. All right. All right. This is talking about the paths. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate. All right. First of all, straight gate is talking about a degree of difficulty. The word straight. Okay. That's what that means. A degree of difficulty, people. All right. So he's telling you to enter in at the straight gate, which is a degree of difficulty. For wide is the gate and broad is the way, okay, that leadeth to destruction. You see that? Let me give you an example of what that means in simple terms. There are 2.2, 2.4 billion followers of Renaissance plantation Christianity. Okay? You understand that? And that's not the way. You understand that? And that's proven in the scriptures. An example of that, Revelations, the 14th chapter. The ones that are going to be redeemed are who? The 144,000, which are all men, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes, plus a great multitude that will include women and children. And that goes back to Revelations chapter 7. You understand? 12,000 from the tribe of Judah, 12,000 from the tribe of Reuben, 12,000 from the tribe of Gad, so on and so forth. When you get down to verse 9, it talks about, lo and behold, a great multitude of kindreds and tongues. Again, Israelite foreigners, Israelites, because we were scattered into all nations. Like I said, they are Israel, regardless that they speak in another nation's tongue and look like that nation. They're Israelites by the seed of their fathers. You understand? All right? Because we were scattered into all nations. All right. So I believe you people get the point that, again, it's talking about Israel, the Israelite, the Negro, Latino, and Native American that make up the 12 tribes. They are the seed of Jacob. You understand that? So that 2.2, 2.4 billion followers of Christianity, that's a very good example of, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So you go on ahead and follow your Jehovah and sweet Jesus. Okay? Because obviously you're in the dark and you're exactly where the Lord wants you. Okay? You're exactly, because remember, men's path are directed by the Heavenly Father. He directed men's steps. He ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right? There's no free will here. You understand that? So if you're stuck in that, then that's your lot. You understand that? That's your lot. Okay? So broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. See that? That's a lot of people, right? 2.2 billion, 2.4 billion. Yeah, that's a lot of people, right? But the elect, that's a very small number. All right? The Lord is only dealing with a 1/3. All right? He's only dealing with a 1/3. Got that? Which starts with the 144,000. All right? All men, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes, plus that great multitude. You see that? You understand? This world was made for many. The world to come for few. Got that? And that's all scriptural, people. All right? Let's continue here. Verse 14. Because straight is the gate, which means a degree of difficulty, right? And narrow is the way. It's a narrow path. Two people can't go by it together. You can't go in there as a couple. You have to go through there individually. That's how narrow the path is, that degree of difficulty. All right? So because straight is the gate, right? Meaning with great difficulty, narrow is the way, that's a narrow path, all right? which leadeth unto life, right? What kind of life? Everlasting life, immortality, that new body, okay? Co-heirs to the kingdom with Yahushua, rulership, okay? Having slaves. Y'all understand that? Esau, Edom, and the other 16 nations, okay? All right? And remember that the elect 144 are going to be crowned. All right? They're going to have crowns placed upon their head by Yahushua himself. All right? And few there be that find it. You see that? See? Only a small number. You understand that, people? All right? But Esau has set up a system, okay, to keep you in darkness. The majority of Israelites, all right, are caught up in the snares of this anti-Messiah system that he has set up, all right? All right, anyway, let's move on from this, all right? Let's go to 1 Corinthians, all right? Let's go there. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, the Mashiach. See that? And the head of every woman is man. A lot of you sisters out there got a problem with that. Yeah, you do. You got a problem with that. And the head of Yahushua, the Mashiach, is the Godfather, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You see that? That is the order of things, people. That is the order of things. Okay? That is the order of things. Let's hit some precepts and show you some things. Okay? First, let's go down here. Verse 8 and 9. For the man is not of woman, but the woman of man. You see that, people? You see that? That's in the scriptures. But again, a lot of y'all got a problem with that. Verse 9. Neither was man created for the woman, but the woman for man. Do you see that, people? Again, a lot of you women got a problem with that as well. And that's because you people, your minds have been taken. Okay? Your spirits have been taken by Esau, perverse and corrupted. You understand that? And when he's done that, he controls you. Okay? Because many of you all are proud to walk around talking about, oh yeah, you know, I do it myself. I don't need no man. Yeah, right. Right. We're going to see how we end this lesson, because we're going to end this lesson in Isaiah 4:1. All right? We're going to end this lesson in Isaiah 4:1 with understanding. All right? All right, give me a minute. All right, this is 1 Timothy 2. All right? And you know what? We're going to pick this up when we come back. We're going to end this lesson here. And give me a minute. We'll be right back with part 3, all right, of Israelite women. There is an order of things, all right? So we'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.